Maduro offered everything in his country, all the natural resources. He even recorded a message to you in English recently, offering mediation. What should we do in order to stop that?
He has offered everything. He's offered everything. You're right. You know why? Because he doesn't want to around with the United States. Thank you, everybody.
A historic escalation in the Western Hemisphere. In the early hours of Saturday morning, U.S. President Donald Trump announced that the United States has carried out a large-scale strike against Venezuela and that President Nicolás Maduro has been removed from the country. In a post on Truth Social, Trump said Maduro and his wife were captured and flown out of Venezuela, calling the operation a decisive success. This operation was done in conjunction with U.S. law enforcement, Trump wrote, adding that more details would follow and that he will hold a news conference at 11 a.m. at Mar-a-Lago. CBS News reports that Maduro was captured by Delta Force, the elite special operations unit of the U.S. Army. On the ground, the scale of the operation is becoming clearer by the hour. Verified video shows large explosions and intense fires at an airport in Higuerote, northeast of Caracas. Multiple fireballs arc into the sky, with analysts suggesting air defense systems were struck. This marks at least the second Venezuelan airport hit overnight. In Caracas itself, smoke rises over the capital as dual-rotor helicopters fly overhead, aircraft not operated by the Venezuelan military, according to aviation experts. Footage also shows vehicles and personnel evacuating Fort Tuna, Venezuela's most important military base, after fires and explosions rocked the area. Another verified video captures a massive explosion at the port of Guaira, just miles from central Caracas, a critical gateway for the country. Behind the scenes, this moment has been months in the making. The United States has been quietly amassing forces across the Caribbean, including thousands of troops, dozens of warships, America's largest aircraft carrier, Marine Expeditionary Units, F-35 fighter jets, and Reaper drones, many staged out of Puerto Rico. Trump has spent the holiday period deeply focused on foreign affairs, hosting world leaders, ordering strikes abroad, and receiving classified intelligence briefings, all while the military buildup accelerated. As explosions rocked Caracas, the Federal Aviation Administration shut down Venezuelan airspace, citing serious safety risks tied to ongoing military activity. Congress, however, appears to have been caught off guard. CNN reports the U.S. Senate Armed Services Committee was not notified in advance of potential military strikes, raising immediate questions about oversight and authorization. Venezuela's government has now accused the United States of grave military aggression. In an emergency statement, Caracas says attacks hit multiple regions, including Miranda, Aragua, and La Guaira. Maduro has signed a state of emergency, activated national defense plans, and ordered the mobilization of the armed forces. The government says it will file complaints at the United Nations, demanding international condemnation of the United States. As dawn breaks over Caracas, smoke still hangs in the air. Military convoys are on the move, and the global community is scrambling to respond. If confirmed in full, this would mark the most dramatic U.S. intervention in Venezuela in decades, the removal of a sitting president by force. The world is now waiting for Trump's promised briefing and for answers to a single question. What comes next?
The Bolivarian National Armed Forces informed the entire world that in the early hours of today, January 3rd, the Venezuelan people have been subjected to the most criminal military aggression by the government of the United States of America. So far, the barbarity of the invading forces that have desecrated our sacred soil in the areas of Fuerte Tuna, Caracas, and the states of Miranda, Aragua, and La Guaira has reached the point of striking with their missiles and rockets fired from combat helicopters into residential areas populated by civilians. We are currently gathering information regarding the wounded and the dead. In the face of this vile and cowardly attack that threatens the peace and stability of the region, we raise the strongest denunciation before the international community and all multilateral organizations so that the U.S. government is condemned for its flagrant violation of the United Nations Charter and international law. This invasion represents the greatest outrage the country has ever suffered, driven by the insatiable greed for our strategic resources. Far from any supposed fight against narcoterrorism, this deplorable action seeks to definitively force a regime change and subject us to the spurious designs of North American imperialism, trampling on the inalienable right to self-determination for which our liberators fought and which we are now called to defend with the same dignity. They have attacked us, but they will not break us. United soldiers and people, we will form an indestructible wall of resistance. Our profound calling is peace, but our enduring heritage is the constant struggle for true freedom. We who always extend our hand in genuine brotherhood, today resolutely clench our mighty fist in steadfast defense of what is rightfully ours. Let us unite, for in the unity of the people we will find the strength to resist and to triumph. In the midst of this imperial onslaught, I make a fervent call for serenity and reason, to maintain unity and calm, and in compliance with the Constitution of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, the Organic Law on States of Exception, and the Organic Law of National Security, we fully support the decree of a state of external commotion throughout the national territory. Consequently, the men and women of the Bolivarian National Armed Forces, following the instructions of citizen Nicolás Maduro Moros, constitutional president of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, our commander-in-chief, will deploy all our capabilities for the comprehensive defense of the nation, the restoration of order and peace. Therefore, we will activate across the entire spectrum of the national geographic space and in perfect popular military police unity, the full operational readiness through the massive deployment of all land, air, naval, riverine, and missile resources. Advanced weapon systems are absolutely essential for a truly comprehensive national defense, with the primary purpose of ensuring the seamless integration of all the vital elements of national power in the critical mission to effectively confront and decisively overcome all imperial threats, thereby forming a single, unified, and formidable combat bloc. Our profound honor, unwavering duty, and rich history profoundly call upon each and every one of us to act now. Let the powerful cry of a truly free homeland resound loudly and clearly in every single corner of our beloved nation. Victory is absolutely ours because unwavering reason and profound dignity are firmly on our side. We shall most certainly prevail. Long live the homeland.